go. Day 6. Day 6, right? Yeah, day 6. We're going to go with day 6. So if it's not day 6, we're reading chapter 6 regardless. There's no take-backsies. Guys, who's excited for chapter 6? Yeah, chapter 6. Wait, are we? Is it the 6th? Wait, give me 1 second. Yes, chapter 6. There we go. Bro, it's been a good past few chapters. I can't complain. Me giving reviews about the Bible. You know, it's been a pretty solid New Testament, but some tweaking can make it better. No, I'm kidding, guys. The past few chapters have been amazing. I'm so excited for this one because I think this is the one where people confront Jesus about working on Sabbath. And what they mean by working is Jesus was performing miracles, and they're like, no. You can't work on the Sabbath. And he's like, I can, and I will. So yeah, guys, without further ado, let's hop into chapter 6 of Luke. Anyone that's new here, guys, we're reading a chapter of Luke, one chapter every single night until Christmas, because there's 24 chapters in Luke, and for some reason it works perfectly. Not including Acts, obviously. But yeah, let's get started. Chapter 6, verse 1. Oh, so I know we got the black coffee, the magic juice, so we're really feeling it today. One Sabbath, Jesus was going through the grain fields, and his disciples began to pick some heads of grain. There we go. Rub them in their hands and eat the kernels. Some of the Pharisees asked, "Why are you doing what is unlawful on the Sabbath?" Jesus answered them, "Have you never read what David did when he and his companions were hungry? He entered the house of God, and taking the consecrated bread, ate what is lawful only for priests to eat. And he also gave some to his companions. Then Jesus said to them, 'The Son of Man is the Lord of the Sabbath.'" On another Sabbath, he went into the synagogue and was teaching a man. He went into the synagogue and was teaching. And a man was there whose right hand was shriveled. The Pharisees and the teachers of the law were looking for a reason to accuse Jesus, so they watched him closely to see if he would heal on the Sabbath. Guys, I just picture the Pharisees being out there, like behind some, like they're behind the benches with binoculars, just like zooming in on Jesus, like, yo, is he gonna do it? Over. And he's like, yo, he's doing the thing. Anyway, let's continue. But Jesus knew what they were thinking and said to the man with the shriveled hand, "Get up and stand in front of everyone." So he got up and stood there. Then Jesus said to them, "I ask you which is lawful on the Sabbath, to do good or to do evil, to save life or to destroy it?" Good start. Yes, sir. We're on Luke chapter 6 so far. Verse 9, then Jesus said to them, we're reading again. Then Jesus said to them, "I ask you which is lawful on the Sabbath, to do good or to do evil, to save life or to destroy it?" Yo, what's up, John? Guys, for you guys that are just joining us, we're reading a chapter of Luke live every single night until Christmas. So yeah, if you guys have any commentary on what we're reading, any prayer requests, just drop them in the comments and we're here for each other. We're on verse 10 right now. The Pharisees are trying to catch Jesus healing on Sabbath, so they're about to call him out. Yo, what's up, Potato King? What's up, man? I hope all is well. If you guys have any prayer requests, just drop them in the comments. Verse 10, he looked around at them all and then said to the man, "Stretch out your hand." He did so, and his hand was completely restored. Guys, what I love about this too, about Jesus, whenever he's performing miracles, we see this with the paralyzed man, we see this with the man with leprosy, we see this in this case. Jesus doesn't just do a miracle and say, "You're welcome." He says, "Use it." You know what I mean? The paralyzed man, he said, "Get up and walk." And then in this, he says, "Stretch out your hand, try it out." See, guys, sometimes we will be blessed. There will be miracles in our lives, and we just won't exercise it. We won't use it the way that God intended for us. I lost my sister in a bad car accident. Pray for me. Bro, I'll keep that in my prayers at the end of the stream. I got you. If you don't mind me praying on live, I'd love to pray for you. Yes, Dr. Luke. Best Roblox exploits. Yes, sir. I don't remember what chapter of the Bible that's in, but you know what? Oh, well. All right, anyway, let's continue. Running around the block? Yeah, exactly. All right. Okay, verse 11. But the Pharisees and the teachers of the law were furious and began to discuss with one another what they might do to Jesus. The 12 apostles. One of those days, Jesus went out to a mountainside to pray and spent time praying to God. When morning came, he called his disciples to him and chose 12 of them, whom he also designated apostles. Simon, who he named Peter, his brother Andrew, James, John, Philip, Bartholomew, Bartholomew, there we go. Matthew, Thomas, James, son of Alphaeus, there we go. I'm great with names. You really see that homeschool education come in with a crazy name comes out. I'm like, James? Matthew, Thomas, James, son of Alphaeus, Simon, who was called Zealot, the Zealot Simon, Judas, son of James, and Judas Iscariot. Bro, I hear these names so many times and I just can't get them right. Iscariot, there we go, who became a traitor. Blessings and woes. He went down with them and stood on a level place. A large crowd of his disciples was there, and a great number of people from all over Judah, from Jerusalem and from the coastal region around Tyre and Sidon, who had come to hear him and to be healed of their diseases. Those troubled by impure spirits were cured, and the people all tried to touch him because power was coming from him and healing them all. Looking at his disciples, he said, "Blessed are you who are poor, for yours is the kingdom of God. Blessed are you who hunger now, for you will be satisfied. Blessed are you who weep now, for you will laugh. Blessed are you when people hate you, when they exclude your name and insult you and reject your name as evil because of the Son of Man. Rejoice in that day and leap for joy, because great is your reward in heaven, for that is how their ancestors treated the prophets. But woe to you who are rich, for you have already received your comfort. Woe to you who are well fed now, for you will go hungry. Woe to you who laugh now, for you will mourn and weep. Woe to you when everyone speaks well of you, for that is how their ancestors treated the false prophets." Best Roblox exploits is not fake. Let's go. Verse 27, love for enemies. But to who are listening, I say, love your enemies, to do good to those who hate you. Bless those who curse you. Pray for those who mistreat you. Guys, right there is actually a major difference between Christianity and many other religions, is Jesus teaches us to love our enemies. Not just love our neighbors, but love our enemies. Love those who wrong you. We need to show love to everybody. Bless those who curse you. Pray for those who mistreat you. If someone slaps you on one cheek, turn to them the other. Also, if someone takes your coat, do not hold your shirt from them. Give to everyone who asks, and if anyone takes what belongs to you, do not demand it back. Do to others as you would have them to do to you. Bro, it's the golden rule. Bruh. Wait, is Best Roblox Exploits a real person that wasn't a bot? Here. Oops, my bad. If you love those who love you, what credit is that to you? Even sinners love those who love them. And if you do good to those who are good to you, what credit is that? Even sinners do that. And if you lend to those from whom you expect repayment, what credit is that to you? Even sinners lend to sinners, expecting to be repaid in full. But love your enemies, to do good to them and lend to them without expecting to get anything back. Then your reward will be great, and you will be children of the Most High, because he is kind to the ungrateful and wicked. Be merciful, just as your Father is merciful. Do not judge, and you will not be judged. Do not condemn, and you will not be condemned. Forgive, and you will be forgiven. Give it, and it will be given to you. Guys, we see that in the Lord's Prayer too. It says, Lord, forgive me as I have forgiven those who've trespassed against me. It's our time to step up and forgive those who've trespassed against us, because the same standard as Jesus teaches will be held against us in forgiveness. Give, and it will be given to you, a good measure, pressed down, shaken together, running over, will be poured into your lap. For with the measure you use, it will be measured to you. He also told them this parable. Can the blind lead the blind? Will they not both fall into a pit? The student is not above the teacher, but everyone who is fully trained will be like their teacher. Why do you look at the speck of sawdust in your brother's eye and pay no attention to the plank in your own eye? How can you say to your brother, brother, let me take you to see the plank in your eye? Wait, let me take to see the speck out of your eye, when you yourself fail to see the plank in your own eye? You hypocrite! First take the plank out of your own eye, and then you will see clearly to remove the speck from your brother's eye. A tree and its fruits. No good tree bears bad fruits. I just want to, I don't know, real quick, back to this like speck of sawdust. I love that story, that parable so much, because it's so significant. How often are we calling out other people's behaviors when we've yet to refine our own? And I'm not saying we shouldn't confront each other about behaviors that are leading us to sin, leading us to death. I think that's what true love is telling your friend, telling your brother, like, hey, you're going down the wrong path, and I just want to let you know I'm not coming from a place of hate. But that's exactly what it shows us, is we are all struggling in our own way. So let's not condemn each other, but let's walk towards righteousness in brothership. See, we need to walk together. We don't need to oppose our brother for sinning. We need to walk in fellowship to pursue righteousness because we are all just trying our best each and every day. So yeah, let's continue. A tree and its fruits. Guys, we're getting close. We're on verse 43 out of 49. So we're getting there. No good tree bears bad fruits, nor does a bad tree bear good fruit. Each tree is recognized by its own fruit. People do not pick figs from thorn bushes or grapes from briars. I don't know what that word is. A good man brings good things out of the good stored up in his heart, and an evil man brings evil things out of the evil stored up in his heart. For the mouth speaks what the heart is full of. The wise and the foolish builders, why do you call me Lord, Lord, and do not say what I say? As for everyone who comes to me and hears my words and puts them into practice, I will show you what they are like. They are like a man building a house who dug deep and laid the foundation on rock. When a flood came, the torrent struck that house, but could not shake it, because it was well built. But the one who hears my words and does not put them into practice is like a man who built a house on the ground without a foundation. The moment the torrent struck that house, it collapsed and destruction was complete. And that is Luke chapter 6. Guys, this chapter was full of so many, I guess, parables that led to revelations and breakthroughs. It's such obvious things we feel like we should know, but it's not things we should take for granted. Like the tree and the fruit. That was beautiful. The judging others, it teaches us how not to judge others, but how to lead with love. I would say the whole foundation on a rock thing is so significant too, because especially in this age, I'm going to ask you this, like, how often do you see someone's like Instagram profile or Facebook profile, Twitter, whatever, and they have like a Bible verse in their bio, and you can clearly tell by their lifestyle and the fruits that they bear that they aren't actually implementing what God has for them. And I'm not saying this from a side of, like, I guess, condemnation or anything like that, but I'm saying this from a side of we all need to do better. And our fruits will reflect the seeds that we invite into our life. See, God is willing to work through every single one of us. And quite honestly, when someone is being worked through, when God is working through someone, you can tell. You can see that light around them. You can see it in their eyes. You can see it in their spirit. And you can see it in the fruit that they're bearing. So guys, when we follow the things of this world, we'll bear fruits of this world. But when we follow the things of God and follow God's master plan, we will see fruits that are eternal. Fruits that we can't explain to people except by giving credit to God. So guys, that was Luke chapter 6. And it's probably one of the best chapters in the Bible. Just saying. Just saying. I think I say that every time we read a new chapter in Luke, but it's true. It was amazing. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for all joining us tonight. It's been real. It's been amazing. Prayer request, shoot a DM, drop them in the comments. I'll pray for you guys at any time. And if you guys missed any other day, just go back, check the VODs, catch up with us, and join us tomorrow at 9:30 p.m. We're going live reading Luke chapter 7. So yeah, guys, it's been real. I love you guys so much. Until next time, peace. Dramatic intro. Oh, so dramatic.